Hello everybody, welcome to part 5 of Guardians of the Freaking Galaxy. We're selling Rocket to Lady Hellbender. It's a long story, he was getting on everybody's last nerves and the rodent must go.
Next time, I'm flying.
Monsters do not fly ships.
Monsters do whatever they want.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. It don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
No, not really, we just crash landed on a stormy planet. Anyway, let's get some more insight from Groot.
No, we should not go. We got to. It's different. That's sweet, but we both know you ain't got money to buy no umbrella.
Can't Groot just create a makeshift umbrella with his branches?
Seknarf IX is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Of course, it had to be raining. I hate wet.
Rocket not showering confirmed.
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof.
You know, it may not be waterproof, but at least I'm gonna drown looking like a badass.
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far. That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Damn it, Peter, you couldn't have landed the Milano right on top of the castle or something?
Beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender. Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Ouch! Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit. We won't walk, we'll hike. It'll be fun. Woo! Team hiking trip.
Welcome to Seknarf IX, where it rains damn near every day. This first part requires a bit of tricky platforming. There will be lightning strikes and sudden wind gusts blowing throughout the area, so you have to get behind low walls to avoid getting knocked off into the pit.
That was way too close. Well played, Lady Hellbender.
And Drax still thinks that Hellbender is controlling the elements. I'm not sure it works that way, buddy. Unless she's got lightning materia, in which case that could be possible.
Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice.
The strange thing about this part is you aren't in danger of getting struck by lightning. If you're within the lightning's radius, nothing will happen. It's kinda weird how that works, but I'm not complaining.
Fortress is this way. Of course he knows about it. 3 cycles.
It's called scouting, okay?
I'm going the wrong way.
Okay, smartass, I'm going the wrong way. And Drax, you're not Thor. Stop playing in the lightning. Yeah, you see, completely unharmed by lightning. Everybody's Electro in this universe.
Yeah, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
I thought you lived for danger.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Mako 4.
Hey, check out the old Resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys.
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
Would be wary, rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little bit. Ah!
It's not alone. Get ready.
Jello aliens. Yeah, I don't know. These guys are a bit tougher than the quarantine zone bugs, but not by much. There are 2 health bars, or rather an armor bar followed by the health bar. Once you deplete the first bar, then the outer layer will melt off and you can do damage to the real creature underneath the shell. There are also a bunch of boulders scattered throughout the area. If you press triangle while looking at one of these rocks, you can command Drax to throw one of them at the creatures. Doing that will take out the Jello monster's gooey outer shell in one hit. The blue Jellos are just slightly tougher variants of the red Jellos. I never actually had blue Jello before, so it seems kind of weird. An odd flavor to pick from, but okay. I don't know, was the flavor supposed to be blueberry? Yeah, nah. I don't even like green Jello like that, so why would I like blue? It's fucking blue. That's really the only novelty to blueberry or blue flavored Jello or whatever it's supposed to be. Anyway, you want to take advantage of the rocks scattered throughout the area as well as the aliens' lack of mobility. They do have reach, but they are very slow. Then there's also the rapid reloading for Star-Lord, which I keep cocking up because I keep mistiming it. Whenever your guns overheat, you have to press the right trigger right as the little tick on the bar reaches to the green zone. You can't be a second sooner, but I think it will allow you some leeway if you're late. You just can't be too soon with the rapid reload.
Soaks up a lot of pain for such a weird little thing.
The outer muck is only a distraction from its
I'm ready! Find me an opening!
I wonder what everybody's favorite flavor of Jello is. You know mine, it's definitely red. Every other flavor of Jello pales in comparison compared to red. I mean, come on. Especially when you got fruit chunks in the red Jello. I'm not sure if you could do that with green Jello, which is probably why I hate the fucking thing.
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
You sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
I forgot that these guys acknowledge the aliens looking like food. Anyway, we need to get up to that ledge.
Jungle! Try to find a way up!
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it and all.
Clearly not a husk.
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms of this world.
Peter, get moving! Drax is having an existential meltdown.
Oh god, I hate to imagine what that will look like. Drax and his existentialism. Anyway, it looks like I could shoot through this wall. And blowing this shit away will uncover a large battery or reactor for Drax to move.
You could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodent would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Will I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Problem solved. Now we can move on. Except we can't because there's a pitfall.
Halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
Okay, there's more stuff to shoot at on the wall, and this will reveal a console. Go get him, Rocket.
There they...
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all yours. Hope it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it.
No booby traps, but a really dangerous wing that could have fallen on Peter if he was standing there.
Clark. That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
That don't sound like no lady either.
This Lady Hellbender sounds like a real force to be reckoned with. And she basically is. She's kind of a monster hunter slash beast rider. Not to be confused with the Capcom series or that one Golden Axe game. Ugh.
Monster thing.
Good guess. Well done.
Any chance it doesn't know we're here?
Nope. Only question is, which one of us it'll jump first?
It's probably not gonna jump us.
I'm going for more secrets. Nobody call me out, please.
You sure you want to get lost out
Oh,
there?
damn it. Gamora called me out.
It's further proof that you're not welcome here.
If we turn back every time we...
Gonna have Gamora cut through the vines. If there are vines or pipes blocking what may look like a passageway, even if it's on fire, Gamora will usually cut through it.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly.
Okay, so is that a thing for raccoons that they hate being wet, or is that just Rocket being Rocket? Because I thought raccoons were good swimmers. It's kind of like how Sonic hates being in the water even though hedgehogs themselves are good swimmers? I'm not sure how that
Are
works.
you frightened, rodent?
Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Shatari tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you do not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face.
As hilarious as it would be to throw Rocket, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm generous today.
Very well.
You sons of forking shots.
How will we cross?
Rocket swearing in this game is funny as hell. It sounds a lot like Harry swearing, or nearly swearing in the Home Alone movies. Fun fact, Joe Pesci did cuss. He cussed a lot while shooting the Home Alone movies, to the point where Chris Columbus, the director, not the explorer, made a swear jar for him. Did it work? Well, the movies came out as PG, so apparently it worked, and Joe Pesci lost a lot of money. Though if you listen to many of his rantings in the movie, you could still kind of make out what he's saying.
Maybe these were from the people she conquered.
Anyway, we need to go down here and be careful not to fall into the pit below. Even though it doesn't kill you in one hit, it still damages you. We're gonna crawl through here, and hopefully Drax will follow along because we're gonna need him.
Wow, it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster planet. Right.
And here's another pit. Or maybe it's something down below, but I didn't know that at the time, so I just jumped over it. It looked like there was solid ground underneath there, but didn't want to tempt fate.
You know that aimless shooting isn't gonna scare the monsters away, right?
Hey, my shooting's not aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, you know, heroism.
Yeah, heroism, or whatever that is. I always consider the Guardians more like anti-heroes, kind of like Venom. Well, maybe not as maniacally insane as Venom, but they're still considered criminals. Because they have records.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just leave.
Anyway, we need Drax to get over here and move this pillar. Wherever he may be. Where the hell is he at?
A miracle it's still standing in these storms.
There he is. You did not just throw Rocket into another abyss, did you? Come on, show me some muscle. Command Drax to shoulder tackle this bitch. No, seriously. I guess that was the only way to knock over this pillar, but there could have been better ways instead of just hurting your shoulder. But then again, it's Drax. He is nearly invincible from what I've remembered.
Wise up, people. Incoming!
Of course, there would be flying enemies in this game, but then again, we can sort of fly too, so it's a bit even. These creatures are a bit tough health-wise. You need to lean on your teammates and cut through the crowd. The flying stingrays have this annoying dash attack which can knock you or any other guardian over if it connects.
Dad, we're selling one of those beasts. To the ball!
You pretty much have to dash away from their dashes, or just use your jet boots to get away from the whole situation. Like right here, I have the high ground, and now I don't. Yeah, your jet boots have a limited amount of boost.
No, you don't let them grab me.
Okay, so there are some occasions where Rocket will just piggyback on Groot. That's not really a big thing, it's just something that he likes to do. But you can still command Rocket to do whatever. I'm gonna use Rocket to bomb the area while I'll have Groot tangle these guys up next. The other Guardians will get more abilities as time goes on and you spend more skill points, and even getting access to some super ultimate moves. Like one ultimate move, for example, is Drax lifting somebody up, slam him to the ground, creating a shockwave, and then he lets out a roar that will enhance everybody else's power. Or a more crazy example is Rocket will turn into a human gun. Like, no shit, a whole bunch of guns just come out of Rocket's artillery. And it's insane because you see a little raccoon and he's got like 50 guns coming out of one gun. But that's just a tiny taste of what the Guardians can actually do. Bye! What are these physics? Marvelous, that's what they are. And speaking of which, the game says I have some unspent ability points. I'm gonna go into the menu.
Just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
So let's see what move I can get for the moment. Let's take a look at Peter. I'll get the Fan the Hammer move, which is a move where you basically have Star-Lord shoot a massive barrage of blaster bolts wherever you're aiming. This will do an extensive amount of damage to anything within the gun reticle. And I have nothing else to spin at the moment. Stay tuned for part 6 where hopefully I can get more stuff.
That's what you get with a space truck and no man.